Pull up a mug of cocoa, friends. Tonight, we're sleigh riding through the top 10 Christmas movies of all time. 10 windows on an advent calendar of joy. I'm weighing cultural impact, rewatchability, music, quotability, and that indefinable glow that makes December feel like December. And yes, there's a clear number one, but I'm saving it like the last present under the tree. I'll drop clues along the way. See if you can guess it before we unwrap it together. We kick off with the spicy fruitcake of Christmas movies. All the trimmings are here. A Christmas Eve party, carols, fake snow, made from fluttering paper, reconciliation, and a final embrace by the tree. John McClane crawls through glass for the people he loves. Tell me that's not a holiday parable in action movie boots. Whether you shelve it with thrillers or tuck it with the tinsel, millions watch it every December because it's secretly about family coming back together. Our number one pick is older than this, drenched in snow, and makes you cry in the best way. Keep guessing. Number 9. White Christmas, 1954. Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye wrap us in a Technicolor wool blanket. This was the first film released in Paramount's widescreen VistaVision, so every candy cane red and evergreen pops. The title song had already conquered radio, but here it becomes a story about loyalty. Show up for people when they need you and sing loud enough to raise a roof and a heart. It's a film you can practically smell. Pine, popcorn, and fresh fallen nostalgia. Number 8. The Nightmare Before Christmas, 1993. Jack Skellington takes one look at Christmas and falls in love with wonder. The stop-motion craft is a miracle of patience. Every pose is placed by hand, every stitch intentional. It's the Misfits Christmas movie, about wanting to belong and learning to honor traditions that aren't yours to steal. The music? A sleigh ride with a mischievous grin. Number 7. The Muppet Christmas Carol, 1992. Michael Caine plays Scrooge like he's on the West End, which is exactly why this works. Kermit, Gonzo, and Rizzo handle the heart and humor. Caine brings the ache. It's the gentlest gateway to Dickens. Kids laugh, adults get a bit teary-eyed, and everyone hums "One More Sleep Till Christmas." Sweet as an orange in a stocking, and twice as bright. Our number one also features a redemption arc, but not for a villain. Think, a good person on the brink who needs a miracle. Number 6. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, 1989. Every family knows a Clark Griswold. Someone who wants the perfect Christmas so badly they nearly blow the fuses. The 25,000 lights, the squirrel in the tree, Cousin Eddie's unannounced arrival. Holiday chaos becomes holiday shorthand. Under the slapstick is something true. We keep trying because we love these people. And that's worth every tripped breaker. Number 5. Elf, 2003.
Santa, I know him!
Buddy has a superpower, and it is unembarrassed joy. He melts a cynical New York and a hardened dad with maple syrup optimism and sincere kindness. Jon Favreau balances goofy sight gags with genuine warmth, and Will Ferrell makes innocence look heroic. If you don't smile at the snowball fight or the sleigh's last-minute lift, check your candy cane for a pulse. Number 4. A Christmas Story, 1983. A Red Ryder BB gun becomes a portal into childhood. With narration so cozy you can hear the pages turning. The leg lamp, the decoder ring, the triple dog dare at the flagpole. These aren't just gags, they're artifacts. It's the feeling of December when you were 9. Colder air, brighter lights, bigger wishes. We laugh because it's true. We sigh because it's gone. We watch again because it never has to be. Our number one isn't a comedy, but it does have a guardian who shows up at just the right moment. Number 3. Miracle on 34th Street, 1947. What if the Santa in the parade were the real deal? The film answers with wit, a courtroom, and mailbags full of belief. Edmund Gwen's Kris Kringle is twinkle-eyed without being sugary. Natalie Wood's skeptical Susan learns that faith isn't pretending, it's choosing. When those sacks of letters thump onto the judge's bench, it's not just a legal argument, it's a love letter to wonder. Number 2. Home Alone, 1990. Booby traps and big hearts. Under the slapstick is a hymn to family reunions, the kind scored by John Williams' choirs and framed in Chicago snow. Kevin's glow-lit house is a snow globe diorama you can walk into. The old man in the church is the soul of the film. We stay for the paint cans. We cry for the hug at the end. It's December distilled. Our number 1 is black and white at its best, set in a small town that feels like the place you grew up, even if you didn't. It reminds you that the life you already have might be the very miracle you're looking for. Before we lift the bow on number 1, let's name the threads that run through these classics like Garland. Rewatchability as ritual. These aren't just films, they're calendar events. Families schedule them. Networks marathon them. We quote them at dinner. Generosity as adventure. From Buddy's innocence to McClane's grit, loving people is risky and worth it. Music that sounds like December. Berlin ballads, carols in a church, Danny Elfman's mischievous bells. Soundtracks become seasonal soundscapes. Belief that changes things. Whether it's believing in Santa, in second chances, or in each other, these movies don't just entertain, they soften us. And now, the star on the tree. Number 1, It's a Wonderful Life, 1946. Here it is, the North Star of Christmas cinema. Frank Capra's snow-soft Bedford Falls, James Stewart's George Bailey. A good man who's run out of rope on Christmas Eve. An angel named Clarence arrives, not with thunder, but with tenderness, and offers George a terrifying gift. What if you had never been born? The town unspools into a colder, crueler place. The pharmacy, the homes, the bank, the friendships, everything he touched turns brittle in his absence. That's the genius of it. Our number 1 isn't about saving Christmas with a quick fix. It's about seeing how much ordinary goodness already holds the world together. George's heroism is not a single act, but a habit. Turning down selfish choices to lift someone else. He gives up college to save the building and loan. He hands his honeymoon money to panicked neighbors during a bank run. He stands up to Potter when it would be easier not to. He chooses his town again and again until he can't see the point anymore. And then the miracle. Community answers sacrifice with love. The bell rings. Friends pour in. The lost money is replaced not by magic, but by gratitude. People returning what they can because of what George gave when he didn't have to. The line that caps it is perfect. No man is a failure who has friends. Roll credits, wipe tears, hug someone nearby. Why is it the greatest? Because it's Christmas distilled to its purest meaning. The sacredness of small lives, the dignity of ordinary days, and the wild idea that our presence, our daily quiet kindness, keeps the cold at bay for more people than we'll ever know. It doesn't promise a fairy tale, it promises something sturdier. Purpose, belonging, and redemption that looks like a living room full of neighbors singing Auld Lang Syne. Here are a few more honorable mentions. Choose which one fits you this year. If you're craving romance with your tinsel, Love Actually delivers London in fairy lights. If your heart runs Seuss Green, Jim Carrey's How the Grinch Stole Christmas is pure peppermint spectacle. Either way, stack them around the 10 above, and you'll have a holiday marathon that hums like a well-tuned carol. Die Hard, Christmas Eve, Courage and Reconciliation. White Christmas, widescreen warmth. Songs that never fade. The Nightmare Before Christmas. Misfit wonder, handcrafted magic. The Muppet Christmas Carol. Dickens with heart and felt. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Chaos, compassion, and lights that finally turn on. Elf. Innocence as a superpower. A Christmas Story. Childhood in a Snow Globe. Miracle on 34th Street. Belief on Trial. Belief wins. Home Alone. Slapstick wrapped around a choir-lit heart. It's a Wonderful Life. The ordinary life revealed as a miracle. And that's our sleigh ride, friends. If you guessed our number one before the reveal, tilt your Santa hat with pride. If not, no worries. Some gifts are sweeter, unwrapped slowly. May these films fill your living room with laughter, carols, and that warm certainty that kindness still matters. Until next time, keep the cocoa hot, the lights twinkling, and your heart open. Because somewhere in your own Bedford Falls, you're the miracle someone's waiting for. Merry Christmas!